Hi, good morning, traders. I am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Strategist, RJO Futures. I want to thank everybody for calling in and emailing in. This is all about you, the client. We're a 100-year-old commodity trading firm in Chicago, known for client services. So keep calling, keep sending emails. We're here to talk to you today about the agricultural markets. Today is Thursday, October 22nd. The corn market. A lot of analysts think the USDA is overstating corn production. So as we get into closer to the November crop report, we'll find out about that. Certainly states like Iowa and Minnesota are going to carry some of these other states in the eastern corn belt that underproduced. China bought 936,000 tons of DDGs in September. That's up 50%. DDGs are distiller dry grain, a byproduct of ethanol. So call me and we'll talk about that. In comparison, China bought 139,000 tons of corn, imported 139,000 tons of corn in September. So the soybean market, good export sales in soybeans this morning. Remember, we had that summit announcement in Des Moines, Iowa, and now you're seeing these export sales from China just continuing. I think they're going to continue in our lifetime. So real good story here. November soybeans are probably in a range between 880 and 920. We're about 908 today as I speak. So tomorrow is option expiration, November options. Many times the markets will go to a price that does the most pain, and certainly $9 on November beans, a lot of calls and a lot of puts will expire worthless. So we did get rains in northern Brazil, and the soybean market seems to be more focused on China's purchases of U.S. soybeans. So we're rallying here, and we'll see if this can continue. Keep in mind, last year soybeans rallied $1.50 after harvest. Well, there's 425 million bushels of soybeans left over this year, twice as much as last year. Perhaps we're not going to rally like we did last year. Here's some figures for you. Our cattle and poultry is going to grow next year, so that's sensitive for corn and soybean meal. Japan, their corn usage for feed grain increased 46% in September. That's positive. Russia, since 2010, Russia's soybean production has increased. Russia's had record soybean production here this year. So this is all soybean meal, corn intensive, and the big picture is the world's got to eat. The middle class of the world does not need, we don't need iron ore every day, but we do need 2 meals a day at least to fed. So that's important. Don't lose track of the big picture. Going forward, what can drive the markets? The most important thing in the next 30 days in my analysis is precipitation in Brazil, Argentina, the former Soviet Union, and our hard red winter wheat belt, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. Have an excellent weekend. Thank you. Futures and options on futures may involve substantial risk and may not be suitable for all investors.